Whew. Man, why am I so nervous to record this? Hey everyone, it's been a minute, huh? I know I kinda disappeared for a while and y'all have probably been wondering where I've been. First off, if you're still subscribed and you're getting this notification for this video, I just want to say I really appreciate you. And secondly, there's a lot to fill you guys in on, and most importantly, I'm back. So let's talk about what happened. Last year I set a huge goal for myself. Well, the goal was to upload one video a day every single day to my channel, and most of it was just clips from stream, and I was on a solid streak until June 7th, 2024. I made a mistake on my uploading schedule, and basically my whole thing was stream, clip out games that were really fun, really good, and just had them scheduled, ready to go. That way I wasn't stressed on day of like, oh, I don't have a video uploaded. Boom, boom, boom. Had them all set. But I made a mistake on my uploading schedule, and a video did not go up on June 7th. And it was a dumb mistake, and I was really hard on myself, slipped into a bit of a depression, and had lost all motivation to stream. But honestly, the truth is, I had already started feeling disconnected from my content, and it wasn't that I didn't enjoy streaming, it was that the videos I was uploading didn't feel great to me. It became more about just keeping the streak alive rather than thinking out content, or just thinking about, oh yeah, this is what I want to do, this is what I should do for content. So basically, towards like the last half of that streak, you could even go back and see, like, there was no real thought behind the videos. There was all just to keep the streak alive. If I won a game, I would go back in my VOD, mark it, download it, just come up with some random title, make a quick thumbnail and upload it. Like, no thought was put into it whatsoever. And trying to keep up the daily uploads was tough enough. But on top of all that, I was sharing an office with my partner, and since we both are streamers and we both create content, I limited myself to only having certain days to stream and record, which really turned something that was supposed to be fun into a very, very stressful thing. And I'm not trying to place blame on my partner on this. Like, I know when I stream, I get very loud. I'm very active, loud, and I felt like if I would stream while she was streaming, I would just be disruptive of her stream, or I don't know. I just didn't want to intrude on her content, so I limited myself to streaming 3 days a week, which is fine. The schedule was fine. It was just I didn't feel like I had enough time in the week to get the content I wanted out of it. And then on top of all that, I took on even more responsibilities with Unsigned Pop Punk, whether it was recording reaction videos, and then I became a co-host on the podcast that we do. And on top of all that was trying to get all our trying to get things done, because I had all these ideas for like videos that we could do. So I had to get all these different shows, try to get all these different shows off the ground. And then just adding in that I worked at 4 a.m. every morning, so like by like 8 or 9 p.m. I was off my computer trying to go to bed. So I got burnt out so fast, and eventually I decided to step back from streaming and creating content for my personal channel and all my personal channels. And honestly, it was a huge weight off my shoulders. Like, one of my biggest concerns, I felt like if I didn't stream, I'd lose touch with a lot of my friends, because it felt like we really only talked while streaming, and I was worried that if I stepped away, those friendships would fade. But as it turns out, that couldn't have been further from the truth. So what does that mean for the channel? Well, things might look a little different here. This channel started as just just me posting fun games, silly highlights from streams, and then eventually evolved into an Overwatch focused channel, because Overwatch is my favorite game. I've played it for years. It's like my one consistent game I always come back to. While I still love Overwatch, I don't want to be boxed into just one game. Like, there's a lot I want to do. Streaming was always about playing games with my friends, but as time went on, I guess I just found myself playing Overwatch alone, and that made me realize I wanted to branch out, have more fun with my content again. And with that being said, I understand a majority of people that subscribe to my channel are here because of the Overwatch content, and there will still be Overwatch content coming, but I'm just going to be broadening my horizon. Why can't I say that word? But I'm going to be expanding my horizons content wise, which we'll get more into at the end of the video, but I promise there will still be Overwatch content. There will be lots of shooters. There's going to be more variety, but we'll get more, like I said, we'll get more into that at the end of the video. So, what have I been up to during this hiatus? Honestly, so much has happened that I feel like one of the major things is I really got over my insecurities with some of my online friendships. Like, I've had my friend Cyrul reach out to me, and yeah, I didn't respond to him for a while, but I was still in my slump and trying to get back into my groove of like normal things. And I do feel very bad that I don't want to say I ignored him. I just needed some time to myself and to get back in the swing of things. But a lot of really cool things has happened over the last year that I didn't really get to share online other than through like Instagram stories and stuff like that. But me and my band, Postcards from the Moon, we basically reunited again as a full band, and that's just so exciting for me because I miss doing music. Like, I miss being on stage. In February this year, we played this huge festival with some of my favorite bands that I grew up listening to, as well as just playing with a bunch of friends from the scene who we all came up with. I've mentioned Unsigned Pop Punk a couple times now. If you guys aren't familiar, I'm not trying to make this like a shameless plug or anything, but we're a small business whose goal is to help the next generation of the bands in the scene. And I haven't fully quit making content last year. Nothing was live streamed. It was all just re-recorded content. Did a lot of reaction videos for them. We have a podcast called the Unsigned Pop Punk Podcast. We do a lot of things over on the Unsigned Pop Punk YouTube channel. So if you guys like to check it out, I will link to it in the description. it just feels weird to do a promoting thing right now. I helped out a good friend of mine, Is It Josh, book his first tour, and although it didn't go as smoothly as we hoped, it was still a solid experience for him. One of the coolest things is that I got to meet my best friend, Bear With Us, in person after us basically being friends for years, because like meeting on Twitch and basically playing games together almost every day for years. And we got to finally meet up and hang out. We went to the Texas Renaissance Festival or Fair, which was really cool, going to Ren Fair for the first time and it was with a group of like my closest friends in the world, and I could not have been happier with that. And honestly, most of this would not be possible if I did not just step away from streaming and trying to keep up with a daily upload schedule, because without the stress of, oh, I can't go out today, I have to stream so I can try to get like 7 videos so I'm set for the week. It gave me so much time to be more social. I was able to go to shows again. I started going out to and getting to really support the local scene down in Texas, especially in Houston. I met some really cool bands. I got to book my own birthday show, which was such a great show, and I got to have all my friends there with me, which was just so fantastic. The biggest change since the hiatus is that my partner Ali and I moved to a new state. We moved into a bigger house. So now, as you can see through from all this, I have my own office. And having my own office has really helped me reconnect with my passions. Before, when we shared an office, and I just want to clarify, this isn't anyone's fault but my own. But creatively, I felt so disconnected. Like I've said before, we both stream and we create content, and I loved sharing the space with Ali. I just never felt like I was able to make that space my own. And I understand, when I moved in with her, she already had an office space, and I just want to clarify, I was the one that felt like this. She never made me feel like this. I felt like I was the one intruding, and I didn't want to intrude and change up her space just to fit mine. Honestly, I never really gave it the chance to make it my own. She gave, I had a little, that 8 cube, and I had some figures in the back. I had some cool things in my background, but I never really felt like my streams reflected who I am. But now that I've been able to set up in this space, it really feels like me, and this made all the difference in the world to me. Being able to create, this has really given me my creative spark back, and I think I finally feel ready to come back. So, here we are. I know I kinda touched on this a little, but things are going to look a little different here on the channel. Moving forward, this channel will still be a majority gaming content, just with more variety. We might explore more music related content that doesn't really fit on the Unsigned Pop Punk channel. I've always wanted to do gear reviews, unboxings, because I have an addiction to buying music gear, and I've always wanted to be posting covers. And I thought about making a second channel for just specifically music stuff, but I don't feel like I would be pumping out enough music type content to justify a second channel. And honestly, music and gaming is such a big part of who I am that it just feels right to have both on one channel. And I even tried to start a second channel for non-Overwatch content to see if that would help me get back into the groove of things, but I don't know. I think I'm just gonna stick one channel, and it's gonna be this one, and it's basically just gonna be whatever I want to upload, basically. Like I said, there still will be plenty of Overwatch content to come. I don't think I'd ever stop playing Overwatch. But like I said, I want to do like gear review, like do unboxing videos of like new guitars I buy, new basses. Maybe I'll like do those live on Twitch, edit them down for YouTube. But honestly, I'm just excited to create again and just see where it takes me. I'm just really excited to see where this takes me. I haven't been looking forward to the idea of streaming and creating content in so long, but now that like I have my own space to be me, I am genuinely looking forward to coming back and getting back into the swing of things. And it feels weird to kind of plug all of this stuff, but I guess with that being said, if you're finding this channel for the first time, this is a really weird video for you to find first. But I hope you subscribe, follow me on Twitch. If you've been subscribed since I stopped uploading, thank you so much for sticking around. Like, I really do appreciate all the support. And honestly, I can't wait to get back into this with all of you. And I'll see you in the next one.